Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's make a card Monday. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. In a recent video, we made this awesome all-in-one card box, and I asked you guys to come back for Make a Card Monday because we were going to make a couple of cards to go in that box. That's what we're doing today. And here is the card that we're going to make to go in that box. I've already made one. We'll make the second one together. I'll give you a closer look at this in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. And so here is an awesome look at the card box that we made. So we fold over, bring this up, and we're tucking on the side like that and like that, and then we tuck in the top, and there's our beautiful card box. Now we have our awesome card to go in the box. So you can make one or you can make two of these cards like I'm doing to go in your box. And so here is a closer look at our card. When finished, it is going to measure 6 by 4 7/8, which means that if you wanted to, you can actually mail this in the USPS. Now, I'm not sure about anyone else's postal systems, and even in the USPS, please check with your local post office if you have any questions about anything that is postal related. So I'm just going to open this, and I have it closed with a Velcro dot. And y'all, all I've done is I've created another all-in-one nice little mailable. So in the center section, I have a pocket, and in that pocket, I have some cut-aparts tucked in. Then I have my greeting card section right here, so you can write that message if you want to. Then I just have a banner at the top, wishing holiday greetings. So very simple to make. We are going to make this right now. I have one piece of 8 by 9 5/8 inch double-sided cardstock, and this is a nice medium weight cardstock. Then I have two mats, one that measures 3.5 by 5 3/4. Then I have one that measures 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Then I have my white mat, and this measures 3 1/4 by 5.5. And I have my banner mats. This measures 2 1/4 by 5 3/4. And then I have my white mat for that banner that measures 2 by 5.5. And then I have some scrap pieces that I'll be using to mount some of my ephemera or 3x4 cut-aparts. It all depends on what I'm going to do, but I do have these scrap pieces, and this is a great project to pull in some of your scraps. And then here are some of the decorative elements that I am going to be using on my project. So to start, we're going to score on the 8-inch side at 1, rotate it to the opposite 8, and score at 1. Then on the 9 5/8 inch side, we're going to score at 3 3/4 and 7 5/8. And then we're going to fold and burnish all of our scores. And then here and here on both sides of this, we are going to angle out pieces on both sides of the score mark like that. All right, so your piece should look like this. I'm going to flip it over, and all I'm going to do is place some tape on these pieces because we're going to fold them in. So I'm just going to fold these over. And we get that nice and stuck. And the reason why I notched out is so that we would not have to deal with that additional bulk as we try to fold this. So let's get that nice and stuck. So now I'll take one of my 3.5 inch red mats, and I'm going to take that white mat that measures 3 1/4 by 5.5, and I am going to add some tape. We will get this centered as best we can. Slide that over just a little bit. Now I can take some tape, add some tape to the back. We're going to take this piece and place it right here at the bottom, making sure that we're not placing it on the fold mark. So we're placing it like that. Then I'll take the piece that measures 5 3/4 by 3 1/4, and all I'm going to do is just cut myself a little pocket. And so I'm going to place that pocket right there. If you find that your pocket is hitting your score marks, you simply need to remove a little bit from the top or the bottom, whichever one you want to cut. And by hitting the score mark, here's what I mean. So if when you get ready to place it on the inside, you can't fold this or you can't fold that, then you just need to trim off a little bit from the bottom or a little bit from the top. So now I'm going to bring in my header piece, and it looks like I need to trim some away. So we started with the header mat piece that was 2 1/4 by 5 3/4. Looks like it's a little bit too long. So we're just going to trim until we have a piece that we like the fit of. And this is a great exercise for you guys to be able to see how I do it when my measurements might not quite work out. So there we have that topper piece that we're going to put down. This piece measures 5 3/4 by 1 7/8. And then we're going to take this piece and place it on top. But now we know we need to trim some of it as well. So hopefully this isn't confusing to you guys. But this is the process that I follow whenever I need to make some on-the-fly adjustments, which I do right here. So now this is going to fit very well. So my white mat is going to end up being 1 3/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm just going to take my tape runner, add my tape, place this down to get it centered. Add some tape to the back. And then we'll place that right there. So now I'm going to take the ho, 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 and we're just going to center that right there. So let's just add some tape. I'm just going to tuck in that cut apart right there. Then I think I'm going to take that Merriam Bright and we're going to place it right there. So right now I'm really not using any of my scraps because I really don't need them at the moment. So we're going to take this and I'm just going to put it in at a little angle like that. Now I am going to take the 25, add some tape to the back, and I do have a piece of scrap, and let me see how much of a border I'm able to get on this. So I'm just going to take my ruler and cut off just a little bit of that border. So now that we have that piece, I am just going to take a little bit of tape, place some tape on this little piece here. We're going to take that piece and I'm just going to put it right there. So now we have a complete all-in-one. I am simply going to fold up and fold over, and the 25 is going to go right there. So let me take my glue, add my glue, take that 25 and put it on like that. Then I'm going to take a Velcro dot, fold over, and we're going to cut that Velcro dot in half because I don't need the whole Velcro dot. And now I'll take my Velcro dot and just put it down like that. We'll fold over, get that nice and stuck. And now, y'all, we have another beautiful all-in-one mailer that can go in our box. So we have the pocket here, and when you take this out, you've got the word love. So this is a very joyful all-in-one mailer. Then you have your white space here to write a message, or you can stamp a message if you want. Then at the top, we have a nice header sentiment. Close this, and there we have it. So I have brought the first one back in so that you can see all of this red, white, and green goodness. We're going to open this one. And you can see how the format is extremely similar. All we did was change some of the embellishments. That is why this truly is an any season, any reason, any gender project, because all you need to do is change out the papers, change out the embellishments, and this is for anyone. So I'm going to close this one, and you're able to see how beautiful they are. We're going to bring in our box. I am going to tuck both of these in my box, like that. And they're very nice and snug fitting. So we'll fold our box, and then we'll fold over that top. And y'all, now we have a beautiful boxed set of all-in-one Christmas cards that we can send to someone. I think you're really going to like this one because it is another take on how we can use those all-in-one boxes that we've been making on the channel lately. Y'all, I'm having a blast trying to figure out all the different ways that we can use this box style. And I love this one just like I've loved the others. So I am going to go ahead and pull these out. We're going to go ahead and just open one and leave one closed so that you can get a nice picture of how everything looks. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's awesome Make a Card Monday. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, y'all, come on. I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.